Hi everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. The star of my show this week is going to be my Cattleya. I've had this Cattleya for 7 years and I keep looking at it and how beautifully it's grown. I lost the ID tag on this long ago. I think I was repotting it and it just got lost in the moss. So this is a miniature variety. And I just kind of wanted to show you how well it fits in this window. When I bought it, it just had two little tiny sprigs. I believe this one was one of the originals and this small one over here. So you can see how it's grown since that time. When you are getting Cattleyas, you need to make sure that you know that it's going to grow new canes every year. This one has consistently produced 2 canes every single year, which means I also get 2 beautiful spikes of flowers. I thought I would show you what that looks like here. Do you see that little stalk-like thing in between those leaves? That is what's going to develop into a spike. That's the beginning of the spike. And I have 2 of those on this plant. Also, when you're growing Cattleyas, keep in mind that if your canes are growing larger each year, then your Cattleya is very happy. If you're a beginner and you want a really good starter orchid, these are fabulous. Just make sure that you know that if it's not a miniature, that it's going to grow very quickly and very large in a short amount of time. So make sure that you take into account how much space you have. This one I have kept in moss. It loves the moss. The moss is actually, it sprouted and it is green and it is beautiful. So it is growing in live moss, which I just think is too cool. I repot it every other year, usually in a larger pot, because as you see, the roots, well, look at the root. That is a major root right there. These roots do grow quite a bit in 2 years, so you're going to need to repot it every other year, but it is relatively just easy to care for. I water it a few times a week, about every 4 days. I fertilize it very weekly, about twice a month. What I do is I take the weekly suggested amount and I divide that in half because our water here has a high mineral content, so I don't want to burn any roots. So I take the half of that weekly recommended amount and I fertilize it about twice a month. So for those of you who are wondering about, the fertilizer amounts, that gives you some idea. And here's the other star of this show, my beautiful white Cool Breeze Phal. I love white phals. I think this is just so beautiful. I had to share it with you. And I also wanted to show you the spike is elongating and I'm going to have more blooms soon. So this is very exciting. I also noticed the other day that I have a secondary spike here. So I'm going to have a lot of beautiful white orchid blooms. So this should be in bloom at least through Christmas. Probably it will still be in bloom Valentine's Day, and this is November 8th. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you're having a fabulous day and be highly favored, deeply loved, and greatly blessed. And we'll see you next time.